your forwardness, there's elevation. In your forwardness, you're able to bless people. In your forwardness, you see beyond. You start to see greater things. Greetings. How are y'all doing today? Look, my name is Kawania Brickhouse. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another episode of Queen's Table, Intimate Conversation. I'm your host, Kawania Brickhouse. And look, today I'm coming with a quick, short little message. I know it's been a minute since I've posted a podcast, but your girl been busy. But I'm back, live, ready to serve you, ready to encourage you. I'm sure you always getting some encouraging video or something about business or something on my YouTube page. But look, quick. Today's message is not going back. I repeat, not going back. That's the message for today. I want to ask you, have you contemplated about going backwards concerning business, concerning relationships, concerning endeavors, concerning life in general? If you have, I need you to stop. You know how they say stop, drop, and roll? I need you to stop. Take it out of reverse, and I need you to go forward. Go forward with your life. Look, I want to share a quick little testimony, quick little story with you. So I had met this young lady, beautiful lady, queen, and Ace and More. You know, it's a store where you can get products from, tools and different things like that. And I went in there looking to get a key made, right? Get a key made for my daughter, right? And so I'm in there getting a key made, and the lady, she looks at a pair of earrings, because y'all know I make jewelry. If you don't know, now you know. I make creative jewelry. I'm an artist. Okay, not only do I create jewelry, I create beautiful, meaningful paintings. I create products. I create on furniture. I create from my mind when it comes to writing out beautiful lyrics, poetry, books. I create. God has made me one of his queens to create. He's blessed me with many gifts, and I'm so thankful for it. And so the reason why I'm talking to you all about not going back, because when I was at that store, the lady, I call her Miss L, she says she wanted to, hey, can you make me could you have any purple material? I had on some yellow, some mustard. Let me show you. They were like the color of this mustard right here. I had on some mustard earrings, and they said strap for war. I made those for myself because I feel like every day we need to be strapped and ready for war. We need to be ready for what God has for us. We need to be ready for whatever may come down the pipeline. We need to be ready. So I literally, when I'm getting dressed in the morning, y'all, that's why I think I created jewelry. I created jewelry not just because I love it, but I created the jewelry also because I wanted to encourage women to be themselves. Growing up, I dealt with a lot of, not even just growing up, just in life general, dealing with haters, dealing with people just, turning their face at me, this and that. And I realized, we as women, we don't need to be hating on each other. We need to be loving each other. We need to praise each other. You know what I'm saying? And so I started to create jewelry because I created different pieces specifically because I want women to know that we're all different. So anytime I make something, I usually do not make a duplicate of it. And if it's something similar to it, it has another whole flow with it, right? So that specific day, that lady saw my earrings, right? Back to the story. She said, can you make me something out of purple? I made the jewelry, a couple of days ago. I went in and I went to go give her the jewelry, right? Had it all packaged up, in my nice tissue paper in the bag and everything, and a card, because presentation is everything, I personally believe, right? Went to give it to her. She had already had the money in her hand. She gave me the money. I said, look at your jewelry. Okay. She looked at her jewelry, right? She loved it, right? And she proceeded to give it back to me. Did y'all hear me? She proceeded to give it back to me, right? And she said, look, thank you so much. You know, you can have these or you can give them to someone else. Basically, she just wanted to support me. I looked at her and was like, you know, I was really surprised. Like, oh my gosh. So this is Miss Laura. I met her at Ace Moore. Do you like your jewelry?
Yes, those are great.
Okay, and why did you choose those?
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris. So look, y'all check them out. Oh gosh. Not going back. She's not going back, y'all. A lot of us don't need to go back in certain areas of our life, right? Okay. Thank you so much. You're a blessing.
Gift back to you. Sell it to somebody else.
Did y'all hear that? My daddy was challenging me, number one, to be consistent with doing my craft, consistent with saying I'm gonna do something for a customer, taking it to the customer, and then in return, just being blessed. The money was blessed in my hand, one, towards my business, but two, there was a powerful meaning, a powerful lesson that I was learning from my daddy. And you know what I believe he was teaching me? He was teaching me, Kawana, number one, basically that, look, you are valuable. Look, your craft is valuable. Look, go hard with your craft. Go hard with who I called you to be from the foundations of this earth. I'm not just saying that for me. I'm saying this to whoever needs to be hearing this right now. So I created this jewelry right here, not going back, because my daddy was letting me know through a woman that I did not know, y'all, to not go back, but to keep going forward. Like right now, I'm posting this video is being made in a store that I currently work at, and I'm growing here. I'm learning so much. Authentically Me. It's an awesome herb store. Herbs and More, for natural products. My jewelry is in here. My products is in here too if you need to come purchase them. But we have from sea moss to, Master Tonic Cleanse, herbs, and everything you could want is in here. Beneficial things to bless your life. So back, I want to make sure I get back into what I was saying. So the bottom line is, y'all, look, God has his unique ways of speaking to us to let us know something special that we need to hear. See, he was letting me know, number one, I was valuable. I told you that already. But then he was also telling me, don't go back. What is it that you do not need to go back on? What is it that you have thought about contemplating going backwards? And you know, in the Bible, I want to say it's in the book of Genesis. I could be wrong, or Deuteronomy. I'll make sure I put it in the video. But there's a story about Lot, right? They were in the city of Sodom and Gomorrah, that was about to be destroyed, right? And he was told, look, you and your family need to go ahead and leave this place. So Lot and his wife began to leave. His wife looked back. And because she looked back, guess what happened? She turned into a pillar of salt, right? There's a meaning to that. There's a revelation from that I need you to get right now. Look, when you look backwards, you freeze because you're stuck on what a shoulda, coulda. Well, maybe if I had tried this and maybe if I had done that. No, keep going forward, because in your forwardness, there's progression. In your forwardness, there's greatness. There's elevation. In your forwardness, you're able to bless people. In your forwardness, you see beyond. You start to see greater things. Dreams coming to pass. But when you're looking back, you're looking at all the old things. You're wishing you could be back with so-and-so when God's saying, no, I have better for you. No looking back. Not going back. We can't go back. We got to keep going forward. We can't look at what happened back zillions of years ago. What are we doing now to fix the issue, right? So, with that being said, I want to just do kind of something a little different today with sharing that with you. I was sitting here because it's a refrigerator. When you come in, there's CMOS gels and stuff here at Authentically Me. The owner is Emmanuel, a wonderful man of God, right? Emmanuel, and it's on Lafayette Boulevard. Actually, the address is 2517 Lafayette Boulevard. Authentically Me, right? Herbs and more. You come on in, you'll smell the aromas, right? You'll experience great things here, right? But my product is in here too, y'all. KBO Organics. Now, it's been a long time coming for this product. Okay, actually, my daughter's birthday in January will be 11 years. 11 years of me birthing this into the atmosphere. I actually made it before she was born, right? Right before she came out of my womb. There was a birthing of a vision. This vision right here, right? And so I'm sitting here and I'm putting my labels so that I can put it in because I like to keep it cool and keep it fresh, It's an excellent body butter, right? It's called K's Butter. This is the original blend. And I'm putting my labels on it. And I'm going to also put the labels around it. And I just want to show you all the importance of not going back. You can't go back. You have to go forward. You have to keep moving forward. Look, I need you to understand that you have to keep going forward, right? There's nothing left for you back there. It's only you going forward with the gifts, going forward with the vision, going forward with the plan, going forward. Going forward with the amazing ideas, right? This started out as just the idea in my mind. It went from an idea in my mind. Y'all, the idea came from a problem that my daughter had, okay? My daughter, my firstborn, she had eczema, right? She had food allergies and a whole bunch of problems when she was a little girl. And so I just remember taking her to the doctor. I remember them giving her steroid creams and this and that. And I remember buying my first health book, Health Remedies, Healthy Pages, Linda Pages. I bought it from a herbal pharmacy place in Virginia Beach a long time ago, like years ago, 20 or more years ago. That book has been beneficial for my life. Long story short, I remember doing studies and looking up things on benefits of things that could help you, And one of the things was to help my daughter. I wanted to help heal her eczema. I wanted something to help control it in a natural way without using all those chemicals, and the percentages of the steroid cream that was in it. And I started finding different oils and butters and different things that would help her. And it went from the idea to doing my research. The Bible says people perish for lack of knowledge. So we have to look up information. We have to study to show that self-approval. We have to do our part. So with that being said, after I had finished my research and did all my studying and putting everything together, that's when I remember sitting at the computer desk typing up the ingredients that I wanted it to be. I wanted to put together, right? I remember from there purchasing product, waiting for it to come in the mail, getting in the kitchen and creating, right? Made my first batch. Family started loving it, right? Telling people. I even started with different styles of jars. I had glass little mugs, the little old-fashioned mason jars. I had the little small ones because I thought they were very dainty. But, that was beneficial then. But guess what? I can't keep looking back then. I got to keep going forward. Now I have me a nice, natural jar that's, it's nice thick plastic that's, pleasing, right? Look, My labels have even changed over the years. I went from some simple labels that was made on the computer, just the logo. The logo has changed. The labelings have changed. I have been through series of things. If I go backwards, I will go backwards to the beginning of what it took to start that back then, right? But no, it has progressed because I'm continuing to go forward. So I'm demonstrating this with you right now. I'm sharing this with you right now, not to just toot my horn about what I'm doing. I'm sharing this with you right now because I want you to understand the significance of continuing to go forward with the vision that God has given you. What is it that he's given you? What vision did he tell you about? He could have told you about a vision 20 years ago. And he's telling you right now, pick it back up because you did not complete it. Do y'all not know that this is not the only thing that I am moving towards and progressing in? There's other areas, there's other things that he had me pick up, that he said, Kawania, I need you to complete this because this is a part of your destiny. I need you to finish this. I need you to get that, completed. I need that certification done because I'm going to use it. I'm going to put you in a room with certain people. So finish what you start, sweetie. But don't look back on, oh, I didn't do it then. And man, I messed up. And oh, I was so, some of us will say we're stupid. And some of us will say, I can't do this. Or, if I hadn't have been with that person, or if I had more money back then. Look, keep going forward. Keep going forward. I will end with showing you the jury that I made. The whole purpose of this Queen's Table Intimate Conversation topic. You and I can no longer go back. We are not going back. We're going forward. We're going forward. I will end with saying the Word of God says, press towards the high calling mark, which is in Christ Jesus, right? Press towards the high call. I need you to press, move forward, because in the pressing, right, it can be stiff at times in the pressing because things might be in your way, but you gotta keep pushing. You gotta move that heaviness out the way. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be equipped and ready to move what needs to be moved so that you can keep going forward. Get that shovel, dig up that dirt, dig up that stuff, and keep going forward. Look, I love you all. I pray that you have an amazing day. Look, share this encouraging message with someone that may need to hear it today. Let them know that they can no longer go back. They have to go forward. They're not going back any longer. Come back for another message. I promise you, another one will be up here real soon. Look, and just, if it's not a Queen's Table Intimate Conversation podcast, it will just be a message to inspire you, or it'll be something to inform you. Look, blessings to you. Love you all. Greetings, kings and queens. Look, I needed to interject and add one more thing. Look, it is important that if you're an entrepreneur like myself, okay, whether you're just getting in the game, okay, or you've been in the game and you failed. Failed meaning you stopped, you started again. You stopped and you started again. I don't care what stopped you. I need you to put on your combat boots, and I need you to go to war for what belongs to you. Did you hear me? I need you to go to war for what belongs to you. God gave it to you. Look, do you not know that we all have fingerprints. No one else has your fingerprints but you. They shouldn't, right? He created you. You're authentic. How is it that I'm working in a store called Authentically Me, right? Isn't that deep? But you're authentic. You're an original copy. An original queen. An original king sent from the king above, right? He created you with purpose, with vision, with tenacity, right? Whatever it is that you put down that was for your business, I need you to pick it back up. And I need you to say, okay, God, just start having conversation with him. Guide me where you want me to go. What do you want me to do with this? What do you want me to do with this vision that I have in my mind? Open the doors, Lord. Put the right people in my path. Close what doors that need to be closed. And watch him knock your socks off. Okay? Watch him knock your socks off. I know I have a lot of holes, but I'm a hole. And not like a hole, I gotta be careful with my words. Okay, y'all, look, I just wanted to end basically letting you all know that I love you all, and I want you to be your best. I want you to give your best. I want you to be that king or queen that God has created you to be from the foundations of this earth, right? Look, live life with no regrets, okay? I also wanted to turn the camera around this way so that you could see authentically me. You saw me in a certain office space area where I was actually doing some work. But I wanted to end with you seeing authentically me. Come by and purchase you some wonderful things that will bless your life. Look, I love you all. Thank you once again for checking out Queen's Table Intimate Conversations. Again, my name is Kawania Brickhouse. I'm your host, and I love you all. Have a blessed day. Because